Hey guys, let's try this again. So some of you may have already saw it, but I did post a video earlier on today for the Defiance weekly update. And of course I screwed it up because I accidentally placed the estimate, what I had as the estimate, as the actual dividend paid, which obviously is not true. So I had to delete that video, and now I'm just starting fresh, and here we go. At least in this video, I'm not out of breath because I just ran. So that's the plus. But anyway, so obviously this past week they declared their dividend, and they also had ex-dividend date on the Friday. So since the last video, we did not get to see how much they made for the month, right? So again, I track, if I zoom in here, I track from X date to X date basically. So as of the prior X date, I calculated on a daily basis how much they earn over and over and the change per day. But long story short, all the way up until, from the prior X date to the current declaration date, this is for QQQY, they made 43 cents per share, all right? They declared to pay 80 cents per share. So that is almost double, from what they made. So obviously, when people look at this, they say, okay, we're just getting back our own money. But, this works both ways. There are months where the fund actually makes more premium per share than what they pay. And I could show you that at the end. But obviously, last month was not one of them. So anyway, they made 43 cents last month. They paid 80 cents. And this month starts on X date. So I'm showing QQQY already made 9 cents. So it's a great start to the month of March. Let's look at JEPY. So JEPY, again, we go from, the very beginning. We started on X date. Last month, X date started great. They made 11 cents. And then as we progress through the month, good days, bad days, good days, bad days. But in the end, they made 39 cents and they paid out 60 cents. So this one, they did a little better based in comparison to what they're actually, what they actually paid. Again, they paid 60 cents versus the 39 cents they made. And also similar to QQQY, great start to the month of March. They made 8 cents on Friday in premium. IWMY, they had such a rough month. Last month too, they had a rough month. But they started the month off strong. They made 8 cents, and then boom, they lost 20 cents, and they lost 62 cents in one day, which is not easy to come back to. But in the end, they came back to a positive, so they made 16 cents. However, they're paying out $1.10, so that's a big chunk. So obviously, that's going to eat at your NAV. And for the month of March, they already made 15 cents. So that is a great start to the month of March for IWMY. So if we go to the summary, again, we'll go every time. We can talk about the beginning. In the beginning, that first month, only QQQY and JEPY were out, and they lost money. And they still paid out money. So that was a tough month. The second month was no better. They lost money and they paid out money. So obviously, when these funds were $20, that's not going to help it. That's not going to help it stay at $20. But then you have months like this. Look at December. QQQY made $1.06, but they paid 93. So that, that's some NAV, preserve right there. Some savings in the NAV. JEPY made 92. They paid out 65. IWMY just started, so we'll cut them a break. They only made 79. They paid out $1.25. But the next month in January, all three made more than what they paid. Unfortunately, the last 2 months, they've made less than what they paid out. So hopefully, as time goes on, again, this is a small sample sizing of how this fund has been, since it's been announced. Hopefully in time, these funds will do better, have better months, and they'll pay closer to what they made or even less than what they made. So overall, premium versus income, I'm showing a loss from day one of $3.59 a share in QQQY, JEPY a loss of $2.64, IWMY a loss of $3.02. However, if you take out the distributions, because obviously they paid us a big chunk in distributions, then the premium income from inception, this is what they made. QQQY made $1.71, JEPY made $1.50, and IWMY made $1.62. So that's from inception. So hopefully that number grows a lot in time. So yeah, that's how all the funds did. That's what they paid. Again, I screwed up that video earlier. I had my estimate in, which it was right for JEPY, luckily, but the other two were wrong. My estimate was 5 cents off on QQQY, and then 15 cents off on IWMY. So, but whatever. Sorry, I can't leave. That again. I say I make videos, I hit record, and I post it. I don't edit, which is true. But if I screw up that bad, I can't leave the video up. What is the point, right? So I had to redo this video. My wife wasn't too thrilled because again, I do my videos we're always on the go. We have 2 kids, and this is just chaotic life. And today, of course, I have to get 2 videos out, which is now turning into 3 videos. So, but anyway, that's a summary for the month. For not for the month, for the week, for the Defiance funds. So we'll see how next week comes about. Let's hope March is a really good month. And again, guys, if you haven't seen my video, I made a video on the best time to buy these funds, and to keep it short and sweet, it's just basically on X date, right? You want to keep your cost basis low. Best way to do that if you buy on X date, because that's when it drops by the distribution, okay? And you only want to buy it if on X date it's below your cost basis. If your cost basis is still, below that, then you don't have to do anything. You just wait and collect the money. Again, guys, though, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun and you were entertained. And again, for those of you that had to sit through this morning's video that I screwed up, I apologize. For those of you that corrected me, I thank you a lot because, obviously I wouldn't have known, and my spreadsheet would have never been fixed unless I caught it. But yeah, I apologize for that, guys. So it's gone. This is the new video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Any questions, concerns, comments, just leave them down below. Outside of that, I got nothing else. Obviously, like I mentioned, not financial advice. Please do your own research. These are risky funds, but they pay out a hefty dividend. So you have to understand how they work instead of just buying them. It's very important, because if you just buy them and you see your account going down in balance, you might just sell because you're not understanding why they're going down in value, right? So anyway, I have tons and tons of videos out that explain how these funds work. So feel free to check them out. All right, let me go. I'm on to the next video. I have to make the yield max estimates for the month. So hopefully you guys tune in for that. All right, I'm out of here. Have a great day. Later.